Your person is feeling how pure a soul you are after all the hurtful things exchanged between you. This video brings an urgent spiritual message about what they are realizing right now. They've been replaying everything that happened between you, but they are seeing it completely differently now. This isn't just another relationship reading. It's a divine revelation about how they are finally understanding your true nature. The universe has arranged this message to reach you at this exact moment because something significant is shifting in their heart. There's a spiritual appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could change everything about your connection. They're experiencing a profound awakening about who you really are, and you need to understand what's happening in their soul right now. This isn't an ordinary message about your connection. It's a divine alert about a major transformation happening in your person's heart and mind. They've been sitting with the memories of your painful exchanges, feeling the weight of every harsh word and difficult moment. Missing this revelation could mean not understanding the powerful shift that's occurring in how they see you. This marks a limited time spiritual window where their perception of your soul is completely changing. The divine cares deeply about your healing and would be concerned if you failed to recognize this opportunity. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a spiritually orchestrated moment designed to help you see what's transforming in their awareness. They are beginning to understand the purity of your soul despite everything that was said and done. The painful history between you is being rewritten in their consciousness as they finally see the truth of who you are. Every hurtful word that was thrown at you during your conflicts has been witnessed by the divine. Every painful moment where you could have said something cruel, but chose not to, has been seen. All the times you questioned if they would ever truly see the real you, yet you stayed authentic anyway, have been honored. Your restraint during the worst moments hasn't gone unnoticed. Those times when you were attacked and accused, yet you didn't become the monster they painted you as, heaven saw your strength. The moments when responding with equal cruelty would have been so easy, yet you held on to your values. That choice was recognized. The spiritual journey you've walked through this painful connection has been watched with care. The effort it took to not let their words change the goodness in your heart has been deeply valued. The times you cried alone, wondering why staying pure seemed to cost you so much, were all acknowledged. Your soul's integrity throughout this difficult relationship is now being rewarded with their awakening. The realization your person is having about your pure soul appears in quiet moments of reflection. This shift shows up when they replay arguments in their mind and suddenly see your responses differently. It emerges when they remember how you reacted to their worst behavior and realize you never stooped to their level. They are experiencing this awakening in unexpected waves of understanding about who you really are. It appears in the guilt they feel when they recall specific things they said to you. This recognition is showing up in dreams where they see your face and feel the purity radiating from you. The shift connects directly to the prayers you've been saying about this connection and the healing you've been seeking. The universe chose this particular moment because their soul is finally ready to acknowledge what you've been all along. When you feel a sudden lightness or shift in the energy between you, that's confirmation this realization is deepening. Their awakening to your purity will become unmistakable through signs that speak directly to your heart. When your person fully recognizes the purity of your soul, many confusing aspects of your relationship will suddenly make perfect sense. The times you walked away instead of fighting back, the moments you showed compassion when they showed cruelty, and the grace you extended when you had every right to be harsh will all connect in their mind. The divine has beautiful news for you today. Your spiritual strength is being validated through their awakening to your true nature. Something significant is shifting in how you're perceived by this person. This moment marks a turning point in your connection where truth finally rises above pain. It's a clear indication that maintaining your soul's purity creates powerful ripples in the spiritual realm. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding between you, far deeper than the surface conflicts suggested. The recognition of your pure soul begins a healing process that will touch both of your hearts. This validation transforms how you see yourself and your worth in relationships. There's a wave of spiritual attention surrounding your soul's purity right now. You're being rewarded by the universe for refusing to let pain corrupt your essential nature. Your person's realization about who you really are brings divine validation that you desperately needed. More recognition of your true character will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance in your connection. It's a carefully arranged blessing for maintaining your integrity through conflict. Your pure responses during the worst moments inspired this shift in their consciousness. Your spiritual strength makes a real difference in how relationships transform over time. This divine recognition shows that staying true to yourself matters more than winning arguments or getting revenge. Each kind word you spoke when cruelty would have been easier has created this moment. The universe delights when someone finally sees past their own pain to recognize the purity in another soul. Your person's awakening is heaven's way of honoring your journey. The timing of this realization happening in your person right now is no accident. It comes at this exact moment because they've finally reached a point of spiritual readiness to see beyond their own hurt. Their heart has softened enough through their own journey to recognize the purity you showed all along. Your person's eyes are now open enough to see what was invisible to them during the conflict. Their soul has expanded through whatever they've been experiencing. Their consciousness is now prepared to receive this truth about your nature more clearly than ever before. All the painful exchanges between you were actually preparation for this moment of recognition. Nothing in your difficult history was wasted. Every interaction shaped their ability to finally understand who you really are. This particular shift in their awareness is connected to larger healing happening in the spiritual realm. The divine is revealing similar truths to many souls right now who are ready to see past pain to recognize purity in others. If you're feeling blessed by this divine message about your person's awakening, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual insights. Your generosity helps these healing messages reach those who desperately need to understand what's happening in their connections. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that brings clarity to complex relationships in these transformative times. As your person begins to recognize the purity of your soul, new awareness will naturally develop in your life. This validation brings new opportunities in how you relate to them and to yourself. Don't view this as permission to return to old patterns, but as a sacred opportunity to step into spiritual maturity. This revelation signals it's time to navigate this relationship chapter with wisdom and clear boundaries. Finding balance becomes essential during this recognition phase. While celebrating that they finally see your true nature, remember to protect the very purity they are now recognizing. These spiritual lessons have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you decide what this awakening means for your connection. The divine is inviting you to maintain your soul's purity while also honoring your own needs and boundaries. Their recognition doesn't erase what happened. Use this moment wisely without losing yourself in hope that ignores reality. As you become aware of your person's awakening to your pure soul, think about how your experience can help others in similar situations. Your journey shows that maintaining integrity through conflict eventually creates powerful shifts. The universe witnesses every moment when someone chooses purity over revenge. Your story of staying true to yourself despite hurtful exchanges brings hope to people wondering if their goodness will ever be recognized. Your maintained character becomes a light that helps others understand that soul purity eventually reveals itself even to those who couldn't see it before. This recognition of your pure soul isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others navigate painful relationships without losing themselves. The divine often works through those who have maintained their essence through difficulty to inspire others who are struggling. Your experience serves as both personal validation and community testimony. When you share how you stayed pure despite provocation, others learn they can do the same and eventually be seen for who they truly are. As you navigate this new awareness of your person, recognizing your pure soul, stay spiritually alert and grounded. The divine reminds you that while their recognition is meaningful, it's just one moment in a longer journey of self-honoring and healing. Maintain the spiritual strength that kept your soul pure through all the conflict in the first place. Guard against letting their awakening make you forget the pain that was real or the boundaries you needed to set. Let your awareness of their shift flow from continued self-respect and daily commitment to your own well-being. With this validation of your pure soul comes responsibility to discern what it actually means for your future. Not every recognition leads to reconciliation, and not every apology requires your return. Use your spiritual wisdom to understand this moment clearly without losing yourself in hope. Embrace this journey with both an open heart and a protected spirit, showing yourself that recognizing their awakening doesn't mean abandoning your own needs and truth about what happened between you. Picture a future where your soul's purity is consistently recognized by everyone who matters in your life. Imagine divine connections where your true nature is honored from the beginning, relationships built on mutual respect, and your understanding of your own worth expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. The universe stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of being truly seen with complete self-love. This is truly your moment to experience deeper validation through their recognition of who you've always been. This marks the beginning of a time when your character, strength, and heart will be more valued than ever before. Accept this awakening in your person with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of being recognized. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience relationships where your purity is celebrated, not questioned. What joy awaits as you learn to attract people who see your soul's light immediately and honor it always. If this message has touched something deep in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these healing revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others understand their soul's purity in these transformative times. If you're ready to acknowledge your pure soul, type 999 in the comments below as your declaration of self-recognition. The journey of honoring your pure soul continues beyond your person's realization. As you step into this new awareness of being recognized, stay grounded in self-worth and healthy boundaries that keep your heart safe and clear. Every moment you maintain your purity despite difficulty could be the exact inspiration someone else needs to do the same. Your soul's integrity serves as powerful testimony for others wondering if staying true to themselves matters when others can't see it yet. Move forward with a pure heart, a wise mind, and a protected spirit. Create space for authentic recognition while honoring what you learned through the pain. The spiritual language of soul purity has always been part of how the divine works in relationships. By choosing to stay true to yourself even when it hurt, you proved something essential about your character. Your person's awakening to your pure soul is simply the universe confirming what you knew about yourself all along. You are genuinely good.